And we are live. Let's all get on. Here we are. So we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the LFC Transfer Room. Come on, hurry up. We're welcome to the LFC Transfer Room stream pre-match for Liverpool versus Sheffield United. Now here we are. We have arrived. How are we?
There we go.
Okay, so we are joined by Chedu and Ben. It's only three of us today. Happy days. And we're going to be chatting, obviously, the game coming up today. Liverpool, Sheffield United at Bramall Lane. First of all, ladies and gents, how are you two?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah.
We're trying to mix. There we go. How are you two? How are you two today?
Yeah, I'm feeling slightly optimistic about this game, but you never know what will happen with Liverpool these days. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of disappointed with the team. Alisson being out was expected, but I was looking forward to seeing Diego Jota finally be back in action, and now he's ruled out to illness. The club hasn't specified what illness. Let's hope it's not coronavirus, because then that's another 2 weeks out and quarantine, and they're going to be available for Leipzig, which would have been nice.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's all good. It's all good, mate. Let's have some positivity. Everyone can get commenting down below. We'll all be reacting to your comments. What do you think of the team? Well, Ben, you've just reacted. Chedu, how do you feel, man?
Well, honestly, although Agent's in goal and there's no Jota on the bench, I'm still quite confident. That's what I've been saying every single game, and we've lost. So maybe I should not be confident, but I mean, it's Sheffield United. They're bottom of the league. They're doing horribly right now. And defensively, I mean, their goalkeeper isn't the greatest. So I expect to win, honestly.
Yeah, well, we've obviously seen the return of Naby Keita to the bench, which is some positivity. Obviously, we'd want him in the team at the moment. I love the man with all my heart. He is my lock screen and my home screen. So that shows how much I'm alone. But I do love him. And do you think maybe the Keita and Thiago deploration in the second half may be needed?
Yeah, we need Naby Keita on in the second half, I think. We just lost Chedu. But yeah, I don't want to be too optimistic, because even though Sheffield are bottom of the league, they have beaten Manchester United. They have gotten a few results against top teams. And I feel like they play the style that will frustrate us. They will play the low block that has worked for every team this season against us. We haven't been able to unlock that low block. They're gonna play that style, and I can't really see us unlocking them at the moment. I don't know where it's coming from, unless Keita comes on. I would have been optimistic if he had Jota and Keita on the bench, because we would have had those players who could refresh our front three and get going again. But we don't have them. We have Keita, but is Keita going to be the one to unlock Sheffield? Let's hope so. I would have liked to have seen Jota.
Yeah, exactly. Well, also, another big breaking news for us today. We are for the first time live streaming on Facebook. So if you are on Facebook, say hello to us. Let's have a look at some of the comments. If we lose because of him, I'm starting a petition to get sold. I hope that's not Naby Keita.
I assume that's Adrian, probably.
Yeah, but come on, we have to get behind him today. We know what he's done before, and we know he's made mistakes. We have to get behind him today. Appendicitis for Jota. I've had appendicitis, and I can tell you that is painful. So
how long are we looking at there?
That is a good month and a bit. Like if it actually is, that is horrible. Prime TAA saying Salah carry job for the. I mean, yeah, that's completely true. But we're gonna have to deal with it. That is what we are now at the moment. Here he is, the main man, Matty. He will be on post match, which is excellent. But yeah,
I have a prediction actually.
You have a prediction? Go on.
I think Curtis Jones will score today.
Are you channeling your inner Matty? Just where is Matty? Just channel him.
This is my prediction. I think I can see Curtis scoring today.
This lad thinks that Klopp hates Davis. I think you have to remember that he is a championship player, boys, at the moment.
Is he injured though? Why?
No, I don't think he's injured.
He had a slight knock when he came to the club, and he hasn't made the bench since. I don't think so. I think it's just a case of an injury there.
Exactly. It's totally and utterly. It's so weird at the moment. We have to back the team. I back Nat Phillips. I genuinely think when he came on against Everton, he looked excellent. What do you guys think about that, Chedu?
Yeah.
Well, I think that Nat Phillips has actually taken.
Go on, Chedu. Have we lost him again?
Oh, okay. I just heard Ben talking in my headphones, so I was like, okay. But no, I think Nat Phillips has taken he's become way better than he was before. I think in this season. I mean, before I don't think anyone even thought he was up to par to even be on the bench. Right now, he's doing quite a good job with all our defenders out. And to be honest, I am quite confident of him on the back recently, seeing how he has been playing. I think of like the 3-4 games he started, he's only had like one bad game. But I think he's going to do well today against Sheffield.
What Dan says, was Davis brought in just to make profit? Good opportunity to make money. So I don't agree with the fact that he says Solanke type, because I think Solanke did have potential to score loads of goals at youth team level and stuff like that, and even in the Eredivisie as well. But yeah, I think because he was put on a 5-year contract, that's another reason. Like, we have got 5 years to make money on Ben Davis. Who takes the armband today? I'm guessing it's the fraud who wants to go to Barcelona. But yeah. What do we think about Genie taking the captain's armband today, lads?
It should be Salah. Okay. He wants the armband. Let's make him happy. Let's get him firing even more. I think the armband will only inspire him more, and you'll get the best out of Salah. I don't know if you guys remember when Suarez was given the armband for a couple of games, and he came into like a new person. And he scored.
Was it the Cardiff game away from home that he was captain and he scored a hat trick? I'm pretty sure.
I think I might be wrong, but I think he was also captain against Norwich in one of his amazing performances.
Yeah,
might be wrong about that.
I mean, we are previewing the game, and we don't want to get too much into this. But he has to go, blood. He has to go. My mum's Genie in. Is she mad?
Look. Let's move on. I think we need to support the players right now. Let's not get bogged down and talk about Genie not playing. Let's just back him. For me, I think back to Ben Davis, because a lot of people are talking about Ben Davis in the comments. It's not the right time to throw him in. I don't know if it's going to be the right time until the end of the season to throw him in, unless we have an injury. He's still adjusting to our system. I don't know if you guys remember when Robbo came in from Hull and he needed time to adjust, and he wasn't even getting in the squad at times, and people were like, why is he not in the squad? Like, what's going on? Why are we still playing Alberto Moreno? I think it's the same case with Davis. He's coming from a different system. He's come halfway through the season, so Klopp's just trying to get him adjusted and getting used to our setup and our team and the way we play. And I wouldn't worry too much. I wouldn't read too much into the Ben Davis stuff just yet, because it hasn't even been a month since he arrived. So
we have absolutely no idea on where Costa Simicas is. Anyone?
Have you guys actually noticed how all of our 3 summer signings, as soon as they come back from injury, they go out again from either illness or another injury every time? Like, it's happened with Thiago. Came back from COVID, got injured by Richarlison. Costa seems to be injured all the time, and Jota apparently now has appendicitis after coming back from injury. If we lose, they hate us.
If we lose today, I think yes. If we can't beat Sheffield United, we don't deserve to be in. We're not going to get top 4.
That's true, but I think
it's going to be way out of our hands at that point because Everton could be going
And
6
Villa.
points above us. Villa could be going above us. We'll be 4 points behind Chelsea, 5 points behind West Ham.
Literally everyone's dropped points today, haven't they? So
that's our luck, but we have to take advantage and we have to win. If we don't, top 4's gone, and I'll maintain that.
We could just hope. So let's have a look at the Sheffield United team. I don't know if anyone's seen that. Who are the main threats we have? There is no Ryan Brewster for the Blades today, so he's destined to come off the bench and score. But what do we think of the main threats in terms of Sheffield United today?
The front two.
Yeah. So in goal, I think their biggest weakness is in goal, and that's in Aaron Ramsdale. I don't know how he commanded the 18 million fee, but I think he's their biggest weakness. They have lost games by odd goals this season.
In terms of positivity, I'm glad Burke isn't starting because I would be worried for Phillips and Kabak with his pace. I think I might regret to say this, but at least with McGoldrick and McBurney, they're kind of players that shouldn't cause too many problems for Phillips and Kabak, really. You know?
Yeah.
They're the type of players who like the ball in the air and want crosses in, and that's Phillips and Kabak's strong points. So, in theory, it should be.
We'll talk about this later on, depending on the result, Black Hammer. So we'll leave that one, and I'll also bring some deodorant for you, mate. As well, if we look at their back three, they've got Phil Jagielka, Keane. I don't know if Keane Bryan's playing, Ampadu's playing, and potentially Ender Stevens at centre back as well, because he's usually at left wing back. So I don't know whether they've gone to a back four today.
No, Keane Bryan usually is it's a back.
Is the other centre back? Yeah. So there we go. So I still think there's an opportunity for Salah, Mane, and Firmino to get swifty within them. I hope so. Anyway,
but, you know, it's they do defend well, and they don't play a high line. They don't ever play a high line. So I think Sheffield's problems this season have been going forwards, not defensively. So it's going to be a struggle. I can't see us running away with the game. I think it's going to be. Don't know if we win today. It's going to be. The way it's going to happen is we need to score early to get that confidence back, because the longer the game goes on for, at 0-0, the more confidence Sheffield will have, and the less confident we will be going forwards. So we need to get that goal as early as possible to have a chance, really, in my opinion. 100%. If it's not 1 or 2-0 up in our favour by the 60th minute, we won't win.
Yeah, well, it sort of gets that inevitable feeling whenever either we concede or we don't score, is that we're not going to score because we don't usually create. Well, we create sort of semi-half chances, but then whenever we have them, they're not being taken like they usually were last season, the season before, and the season before that, and the season before that. So pretty much predictions, guys. Well, we won't stay on here for too much longer, but how are we thinking in terms of pre-match predictions? We'll start with you, Chedu.
2-1 win for us, just like last time. I think Ben hit it right on the bullseye there. If we don't score early, we're not scoring. Like, it's gotten to a point like the past season is the perfect example where, like, in the Aston Villa game where we scored 2 very late goals to win. It's like you could feel that the goal was coming, but now at this point it just feels like after like 60, 50 minutes, you're like, the goal's not going to come. Like, it gets to times where I'm just like, okay, if they score, we're going to lose, because the last time Agents started at 7, listen, this time we're playing Sheffield. Sheffield's not been great this season. As Ben said, their problems going forwards are bad. I believe they'll get a lucky goal, or maybe not even lucky, maybe an Adrian mistake. But either way, I think we're getting an early goal and then a mid-game goal.
Right.
No,
okay,
Wesley, we don't. By the way, mate. Sorry, we don't.
My prediction. I'm going for Rhian Brewster scoring within the last 10 minutes to win the game. Sheffield 1-0.
Okay, well that's fine. We can get behind it because Ben, when Ben's not been, he's been not been optimistic. We haven't won, so maybe today's the change. Okay, today is the change, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going Liverpool 3, Sheffield United 1. Mohamed Salah scoring 2.
All right,
a penalty. So actually, yeah, Mohamed Salah scoring 3. A hat trick for Mo. And if I get it right, actually no. Do you know what, boys, ladies and gentlemen? If we do win this game,
yes,
I will hula hoop in front of the camera and definitely not embarrass myself. So if you want to see that post-match, make sure you tune in after the game. The hula hoop will be there. I will be here. And we'll also be joined by Matty after the game, us three and Matty. So that's going to be cool. Ben is a United.
I'm not a United
He's
fan.
a City fan in disguise, not a United fan.
Not a United fan. Come on.
I love Liverpool, but sometimes you have to be realistic. And I can see it. I had a dream last night where that exact scenario happened. It was 2 dreams. In one, Curtis Jones scored, and then the other one, Rhian Brewster scored. So we'll see. But it's either going to be one of those.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, I think that's a good way to wrap up. Anything else you would like to say, boys?
No, I think we're good for now.
Yeah. Anyway, lads, hope you boys and girls enjoyed the stream. And we will be back post-match for all your Liverpool-based reaction and interaction. So, yes, I'll see you in a bit, lads.